Hello everyone, my name is Oduor and I will be sharing with you this abstract that looks at the proposal of measures and policy to reconcile access to oncology treatments with spending efficiency and sustainability. The case in point will be the Revolving Fund Pharmacy program at International Cancer Institute. I'd want to recognize the efforts of my other colleagues in putting this abstract together. Dr. Colin Saina, who's the Chief Oncology Pharmacist at International Cancer Institute, and Professor Frederick Chite, who's the Chief Medical Oncologist and Hematologist at International Cancer Institute. So I'll start off by giving a brief background of the problem, and I'll start by saying that it is impossible to achieve good health without access to pharmaceutical products, and the unavailability of quality assured affordable health technologies in sufficient quantities makes achieving universal health coverage almost impossible. And with the growing number of new therapies entering the Kenyan market currently at high prices, the country is struggling to reconcile access to oncology treatments with spending efficiency and sustainability. So expenditure on oncology drugs has gradually increased over time due to continued increase in the number of patients being treated, resulting from rising cancer prevalence, new treatment options, and increasing treatment durations. So the inaccessibility to medicines causes a myriad of miseries and suffering from diseases such as cancer that are easily and inexpensively prevented or cured when diagnosis is made early. And the prevalence of cancer and NCDs such as diabetes, hypertension, and many others is very high in sub-Saharan Africa. And providing effective treatment to the indigent communities needs to be given the attention that it deserves. So it will be very, very important to look at the viewpoint of the different players in the medical realm, including the public medical prescribers, looking at the viewpoint of the inaccessibility according to viewpoint of the funder or the purchasers, and also getting the perspective from the viewpoint of the pharmaceutical industry at large. So the current unmet health needs have resulted in high morbidity and mortality, creating a vicious cycle of poverty, disease, disability, and death. And these problems are further compounded by limited access to safe, effective, and quality and affordable medicines, as well as vaccines and diagnostic tools. So the objectives of this abstract was to look at was basically to identify, evaluate, and implement policy options that can address the challenges in access to oncology medicines for improved patient care. So the methods we employed included the Revolving Fund Pharmacy program as a policy measure, established, funded, and piloted in 8 Kenyan counties to guarantee access to cancer medicines for patients in marginalized public health care facilities. So revenues generated from the Revolving Fund Pharmacy is used to support other indigent patients. And the model also uses a payback system in which medication supplied to the marginalized centers are reimbursed in the exact strength, brand, and quantity. So the Access to Medicines program has also been established as a collaborative financing model intended to increase access to the treatments for patients. We've also established partnerships which have been supportive in providing innovative approaches to addressing affordability concerns. So the results, currently the RFP model has been effective in addressing medication stockouts with an estimated 80% success rate. The model has so far supported 2,109 patients, 1,108 being females and 1,001 being male patients who've actually completed chemotherapy. The mean age of the male and female patients who have benefited from the program is 62.5% and 62.5 and 55.3 years respectively. So in conclusion, we have to say that the Revolving Fund Pharmacy program has the potential of solving problems of access to essential therapies for patients living with cancer and other chronic illnesses. And indigent patients can access cancer medicines dispensed free of charge or with a low fixed co-payment, as in the case of patients enrolled in such programs like the Revolving Fund Pharmacy. Through the revolving fund pharmacy program and such other programs, patients can also get to access medicines at cost per prescription, and sometimes with the amount reduced further to vulnerable populations through reimbursable costs. Thank you so much.